Kuma Klan checking in. How's everybody doing? How's all the Kumas doing? I'm gonna go over a couple things today. Price analysis. If you notice, the banner has changed. Had a buddy of mine sent that over to me. Looks pretty cool. Figure we'll roll with this one. And basically we're gonna just give you the breakdown and just, my opinions and thoughts. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor, just, keep you updated with the Kumas, the market of the Kumas. Everything must be about the Kumas. Got some pretty good news, good direction for the Kumas. So let's get it going. As you can see here, from my last video, I was, hoping we consolidated around 31 to 32. And at that time, we was actually on a little downtrend because we topped off at 36. And I'm saying it very good. I'm hoping for it good because I like this pay. I like this area right here. I'm looking for a very good consolidation after 30, making that our, new lower high for the Kumas, a higher plateau. And I believe that we are. Also, and once again, I'm not a financial advisor. Just give you thoughts and opinions, aspirations, things I receive from the Kumas. To keep you going in the right direction. Please do your own due diligence and research before entering any part of the crypto space. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor, and the only direction I want people to go is for myself. Do your own research, and so I believe we are just so pure. We're so full of life, And that is what I'm going to go into today. Kumas. So right now we're up 8.4%, which is great. Okay. We were looking for consolidation from the last video, from the 29 to the 31, which is another great production, another great area of new development, new boundaries forward. Okay. I believe this market is now fully alive. So I, once again, from last couple videos, stated it will be very volatile. So I expect that, and I expect us to hit new lower highs. Okay, because once again, you shoot up and you're supposed to take profits. But what happens with diamond hands, you don't really look for these profits at the time, because once you hit your new lower highs, your profits is locked in there. And you're still on the same journey, the same boat, not a barrel short. So, so that's what that becomes. So that's why I like them new lower highs, especially with such a brand new market of, the Kumas. So it's going to through the market here, check out some things, make sure we're moving in the right directions, see how affected we are by the market. Are we moving independently on our own vibration? That's rarely what I'm concerned about. Are we independent Kumas? Or are we trying to get adopted? We have to see where we want to be at. And our independency is very important. And as you can see, Bitcoin bounced off. It hit its all-time high and, had a slight pullback. Very slight pullback here. Pretty cool. And it is definitely on an uptrend. And as you can see, this uptrend has started in September. It's on a great uptrend actually. So I can actually, foresee Bitcoin actually, retesting that all-time high, possibly breaking through it. Okay, definitely. Uh, in the fourth quarter of the year, so that's what comes of that one. That is a very good healthy stock here. Shiba Inu. I look at these charts. I like to skip through the 24, because these are the thought processes. 24-hour traders, the weekly traders. That's how I look at them, 14-day traders. When I look at Shiba Inu, the reason I do also scan through these things is because you had this big spike up, then you had this big sell-off. Of course, this is a butyrate thing going on here, and then to come down. But I believe this will maintain this new low, this new high. So all of these people here are, pretty in good standings right now, basically, because you had this long period of silence. That's the storm people don't want to face. People sell off. People give up hope. But these hands that were diamond, they're not down. They're still diamond. They're still up. No matter which way this little chart is gonna, it's like there's a comfortability with, if you were here and then you're up here. It's like you don't really get affected by the day by day situations of the market. I need a price analysis. Most of the analysis come when you're in that 24-hour zone, and you're in that 7-day zone. That's why this is the Kuma Klan Diamond Hand official meme channel. Here, Kumas. Our hands are made of diamond, Kumas. Okay? So once we become these energy, and then we bounce up and we create our new, lower lows, or not lower lows, but lower highs, and that becomes great. Because some people up here might feel like they're down at times, but these people got, this is their new, these people down here is loving their new lower highs. All of this, there's no stress here. There wouldn't even be stress here for these people that came from here. If they're here, I think if there was experience, they still wouldn't even feel like it. Personally, me, it can, I can be right here and I'm still a little, So, and put good standards in. I don't see the Shiba Inu after that. And I heard the whole fund for the India COVID release was, taken care of. And, so that's passed. So I see this as being a market that's stabilized, which is great. So when I see charts like this, I just see great, great things. Because this is not long periods of, July to where we're at right now, October, So it's not like when you're working 50 years and you're working on saving on your retirement, you're saving up, you're putting your money in the bank, you're getting back 2%. If you're getting 5%, wow, gosh, tell me who you know. But, so say if you did even have an investment and you were getting back 8%, that would be really good, if you look at all these markets, 8% a year, But what happens with these type of situations, these guys down here looking at this brand new market that got up here, they're looking at, a long-term thing they got to have going on here. Wouldn't see no other path with that, So, I'm going to jump into Dogecoin. As you can see from the 24-hour chart. See, Dogecoin is a coin that's like, sadly with Dogecoin, I don't know if anybody's ever noticed, and that's why it's good to jump through these windows sometimes, because these windows are a period of its existence, its life, this entity of breathing thoughts and consciousness and people, and some people have a bigger consciousness than us in these thoughts and these realms, so we also have to be aware of that. So in these thoughts and in these realms of us, doing our daily trades or daily, doing what we like to do. That we have people that have a bigger say so and consciousness than us. So we all exist, but they existence is, is vibrating bigger, Well, they can just talk and just tank markets and move markets and, Kuma's business as usual, Kuma's. Once again, on the financial advice, just give me thoughts, ideas, aspirations, keeping you up on the plays that I am into, the thoughts that I am into, to stay ahead of the race, Kuma's. So, once again, people with these energy, I would say, is, we have to be aware of that, because it's a very big part. And sorry, this is a strictly Kuma Inu Diamond Hand Clan channel. So I usually focus strictly on Kuma. Once again, if you're here for the first time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit them notification bells. Bling, bling, bling. If you got 2 phones, hit all of them. And let's grow as a community, so we can have a bigger understanding and a bigger focus on manifesting, leading, and controlling our destinies within the new space of Kumas. Okay? So we have the great news today. We are up 1.174%. But if you've been up to this channel and you've been subscribed with the Kumas, some of you are up, 80% already, since my first video. We don't got to go through all of that. If you're just here now, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and, just do your due diligence and research. And, join the Kumas. Because at Kuma, we want to win. Because we have to take care of the little Kumas. We're a community. We're a worldwide globe of people. That's why I love crypto, because it unites all of us. It's beautiful. So if you're in other countries, just comment where you're at. Kuma Klan, Diamond Hands. Let's unite the world, people. Okay? So if you've been watching my videos, at one point we were up, 18,000 holders. We were speaking about this a while ago, a couple videos ago. We were up 17,000 holders, I believe, maybe 18, but now we're up 19,257 holders, Kumas. Okay, so we're watching the growth of our space, and we're growing as a community. Once again, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit your notification bells, comment Kuma Klan, Diamond Hands. So as we're sitting here and we're going through the growth process, it's actually a pretty fast growth process, okay? Because on the 50th video, we're going to just do we're going to do a special introduction, or, and give to the community. We're going to try to get up to 1,000 subscribers so we can start talking to the people, getting your ideas, talking to y'all through the chats, talking to the community, growing as a community, going live, get the Kuma Klan Diamond Hand official broadcasting station. Develop the Kumas so that the Kumas can keep growing. Get to know our community as the community expands. Very simple, So that is the mission for Kumas. Strictly Kuma. Everything is Kuma, Kuma, Kuma. So we're actually have doubled in holders over these last 30 days, which is very, very good for us, So that's what we must keep in mind. And I was trying to also update y'all live in our best form right now. Gotta watch some of these Twitter pages also. because I don't believe that the developers for Kuma had currently. Once again, please do your own due diligence research before entering anywhere in the crypto space and do not contact any random person. Okay? Anybody, beep, 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 asking you for money is a con man. Okay? Or a con woman. You don't even know who you're talking to, Kumas. It could be a person in the middle of the desert, on the phone, stealing Wi-Fi, Kumas, trying to rip you off, Kumas. Keep the Kumas for the little ones. Okay? So once again, advisor, we just have as Kumas. So also we have gained as far as the Kuma Klan official architect has expanded 10,000 more followers, Kumas, in the last 30 days, Kumas. So we got to keep track of all of these things, Kumas, because at times we must realize and be focused to know that every part and every aspect of our community is all part of the block, all part of the building blocks, the Rubik's Cube, to help us all grow. Very simple, okay? So we watch our holders, keep yourself updated. You know, you watch, of course, your social media influence, which is very important nowadays, very important. My gosh, you see what people do on social media. They can just tweet and, make the stock skyrocket, lead you up to the end of the cliff, Kumas, searching for a dream, caught in the matrix, and then you get hit. Never physically, only spiritually and financially, Kumas. Yes, Kumas. One thing that us as Kumas must always understand is it is just business, Kumas. So when you get caught up in all of these crypto spaces, I tell a lot of people, and once again, please do your own due diligence and research before entering the crypto space, but do your due diligence and research while you're in the crypto space. You don't want to be ping-ponging around to different cryptos and crash. Because with everything that rises, and everything that flies, and everything that drives, there's always a crash. And when I say a crash, I'm not talking about a pullback. I'm not talking about a spot. I'm talking a full-blown failure, Kumas. You got people in the cities that's moving. Imagine New York City, LA, Los Angeles, of course, Chicago, and all these major places, these big cities all around the world. These people are so busy, they don't have time to think. So when they see things and they got their phones and they're trading, it catches them up in seconds, where they could just have a feeling and just sell off, So that's why these stocks are, especially with crypto, is so easy. And people who know the crypto space should know that the majority of the space is like overtaken or naturally populated with just the chains of existence. Times do change by people who just entered the space. So they're really not going, oh, this is a bearish rising wedge. Oh, this is a descending triangle. Oh, this is an ascending triangle. Oh, this is a bullish falling wedge. Oh, this is a it's just, it goes on and on and on, Ew, this is a bullish inverted head and shoulders. Yeah. They're not going with all of that. And most of the time when you do see these terminologies and you do you do your own due diligence, your research, whatever happens in school, whatever happens in college, commerce, whatever you go through in life, it gives you a perception of the markets. And if you do see these terms and these patterns, these little charts that, try to give you direction, it clearly states most of the time, like, well, these are just, they say it in a way where it's like, this is just an opinion, basically. These things are not proven 100%. So that is what happens when these markets, because these markets can't be judged by that. I think that's more of, if you look at the bearish pennant pattern and bearish flag patterns, and you think of all of these things, right? And I think these things are more applied to stocks, because when you're dealing with goods and commerce and just services and anything in that field that deals with just regular job space, beside the crypto space is something completely new. So when you deal with these things, you deal with just a vibration, meaning, okay, well, if I'm a motor company and we're selling motors, when it usually goes from summer to winter, in the middle of that pattern, it'll get cold, it'll get like quiet because fall, but once it gets cold, people will be calling you because they're just turning on their heater, finding out some motors went out. These things happened, and they usually happen around this time period, so you can expect an influx of business around this time. If I'm a gift store and it's Christmas, and if I'm a shoe store and it's I expect an influx of business. So you can predict these markets, realistically speaking, because these are stock markets. These markets are based on things. If I'm in the stock market and I see my oil price or a stock that I invested in oil, it shoots all the way up, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm 100% up in investment, in investments or profit, and I'm sitting there like, wow, feeling good, got the nostalgia, I'm feeling great, and I look on my phone and hear a ship sunk off the Gulf Coast, and I see anything involving this stock and that. I can predict that the whole stock or whatever pattern I thought was running is about to have doesn't mean nothing at this point, and that's going to move the whole market. So sometimes you have these outside circumstances and you have these inside circumstances. So sometimes these stocks will follow these patterns. They'll go up these patterns. They will come to bearish expanding triangle. They'll do this, they'll take these forms, but for how long? These forms are only just temporary glimpses of something, because something is still influenced by outside thoughts. And when you're dealing with cryptos, what I'm saying, those are outside thoughts, not with the regular stocks. Of course, those are physical situations. Those is purely, physical situations. It's what it is. The price of steel goes up. The price of cars goes up. The price of certain things involving steel, whatever. So if the price of 100 chickens catch a flu or whatever, God forbid it, but the price of chicken probably will go up. It's kind of common sense, pretty much. Corona hit, everybody went to buy toilet paper. The price of toilet paper went up. People. So we got to look at that. People were selling toilet paper like on the corner, making good money around that time. Hand sanitizers went up, sold out, all off the shelf. You couldn't even find them. People selling it $10 a bottle, making memes saying I'm selling it for 20. So like, it's interesting. Like, it's big business. So sometimes life influences things, and you have people that know they hold influence in life that can influence something. So, and many people live through these patterns. These are not obviously being rich has to be a weird type of thing. It has to be a weird type, because it's not popular. If you look at rich, I look at weird. You say rich, I say weird. Why? Because you say tomatoes, I say tomatoes. Because I'm dealing with numbers. I'm always stuck into numbers. And weird is usually something that's, not the majority of the group. If you have 100 skateboarders here, maybe that one guy, that's a video game guy, he's weird. To the 100 skateboarders, to the 2 video games, they're weird. But if you reverse the numbers, they become weird. That's life. You learn that from traveling places. You could look at somebody and think, oh, they're weird. Yeah, and they're looking at you like, well, no. So that's how things go. It's perceptions. Everybody's born in their own circle. Okay? What I say by that is because if you look at Dogecoin also, which has been very weird. I've been, thinking about that, like, kind of weird. But if you look at Dogecoin, right, just look at the chart, look at the pattern. It kind of rises, it descends, it's a little roller coaster. You know, pretty crazy. Uh, this chart has, especially with this right here, the fight for, the fight to come back, and then the crash, and then the splash. This was a very popular thing here. Very popular. I predicted those coins rise around, this was around 60, 61. Yep. And that was months ago, guys. So that's when the run up happened. And, once again, I'm not a financial advisor. Just give you thoughts, opinions, ideas, things I've been through, experiences, type of plays I make. So please hit that like button, subscribe button, and, stay updated. Kuma Klan, Diamond Hands. So with this being said, when Dogecoin peaked out, okay, I mean, it crashed. It crashed. Oh yeah, I was in the stocks and stuff, but crypto was different, and that feeling was like, what? This is kind of weird. Like, it's like, what, do we get some bad FDA information, or like, oh, did chickens catch viruses, and we were selling chicken at the, we were running a meat market or something, and did all of our chicken, did people get scared of chicken? Did people get scared of that, or did a couple oil ships crash, and our gas prices went up? Like, what occurred here? But many people don't know what occurred here. That's the problem with this stock right here. With this stock, this crypto, this chart. People try to give you 100 analysis on this one, and this is a chart that I would never give a price analysis on, ever. A price analysis, a price opinion, nothing. Kumas. For great reason, because it's highly manipulated, realistically speaking. So, and we can go deeper into that and pull the layers back to the manipulation, which is broad daylight in front of everybody's face. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I am not part of that army. Okay, well, yeah, just give you an update. I'm not going to hold you up too long. We're at the 31, which is pretty great. Let's refresh that. Sure, we're always double checking, giving accurate, obvious things that are in front of our face. All right, so pretty good. You're holding strong. That's around the 8.2%. So that's pretty cool. And let's see if we can hold it consolidation. Keep it going. Kuma Klan checking in, signing off.